Coming in, we were coming off of our biggest outreach event of the year. So we were kind of riding a high point and not feeling all that tired or exhausted, but I think we found out that we were. It was just kind of a pause on all the busyness of the summer that had been going on. So it was kind of like that opportunity to just really rest for several days, to not have to set an alarm in the morning, to not have a schedule that we had to keep. Just absolute rest for a few days, which was really, really wonderful.
It had been years since my wife and I were able to get away together.
Yeah, it's been lots of travel and a lot of hardship traveling where God has asked us to go. And, we were feeling the weariness of continuing to just do ministry without being able to stop and managing our life outside of the church with our children with no family around.
We were just looking forward to actually getting some one-on-one time together alone. It had been many, many years since that.
At the end of our getaway, we were very rested and rejuvenated and just ready to be back with our family.
I think we felt really connected together too. Having that section of 4 or 5 days, no kids, no schedules, no work, just being together. Everything we went and did, we did together. So I think that was a huge part of it too.
It was just helpful for us to reconnect, just have adult conversation. We got to watch movies at night that weren't children's movies, which Megan likes children's movies. I prefer to watch something else.
It was relaxing to be able to sleep in, not having a child wake me up and be my alarm in the morning, to be able to eat a meal that was warm. I know that sounds silly, but that's little things like that really makes a difference when you can have an uninterrupted conversation and time with God that doesn't always have to seem rushed.
It reminded me that at least once a year, I got to figure out how to do this with my wife. In my role as a pastor, and Megan carries the burden too, it's constant engagement with people, and there's not much left over, if any, for your spouse, which is not good. So I have to do a better job of protecting that, and this opportunity really did help.
If you're a pastor considering applying for a Teamness Getaway, I think my advice would be pretty simply, just do it. All the things that you're thinking through right now about schedules and busyness and will you have time and who will do that and how will that get done, like just put that out of your mind for long enough to take the few minutes to fill out the application, what God did in us that week and allowed us to enjoy. I wish all pastors would have that.
And we have 4 kids with a very busy schedule, so it can be done.
There is no scam, there's no hit, there's no catch, it's not a timeshare, none of that. Just sign up.
It's really, so thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yep.
And anybody else who's experienced Teamness so far, like what you are doing and what you're giving your money to is so worth it and helps us continue to do what God's called us to do.
Yeah, thank you.